The tsunami disaster that's still unfolding in northwestern eastern Japan. It's too early to say how many people are missing, dead or injured, of course, at this point, although we heard a number there from authorities that the scope was perhaps around 8, but the fear here, of course, is that that number will unfortunately and sadly rise. An extremely powerful 8.9 quake struck about 150 kilometres off Honshu province, and that was just a few hours ago. That's an unprecedented quake for Japan. They're used to many quakes, but not of this magnitude when you're talking about 8.9, and there have been half a dozen or so serious aftershocks, some up to 6.8, so that is an earthquake in itself as an aftershock. Now, a tsunami, of course, that's that great speeding wall of water slamming into the coastline. That was just a short time ago, and a number of waves following that too. It rolled over towns and farm fields, and of course there were many, just not the one, but this one was the dramatic, when you see this wave of water and mud with boats, trucks, cars, and indeed people too. That is the sad story that we are following here as this unfolds before our very eyes, and you see there fires on the ground. Now, motorists were ahead of the wave. They tried to escape, of course, to move faster than that wave as it approached. You can see them there, and just look at that fire. Now, several have erupted across the area that was hardest hit. This is actually an oil refinery in the city of Chiba, and tsunami warnings have been issued right across the wider region, the Pacific Rim, and we are told more waves are expected for Japan. And while watches and warnings are up in some 20 or so countries now, we're hearing in the Pacific, that's from the Philippines to Russia, Guam, Australia, Indonesia, Taiwan, a whole range, and the US state of Hawaii. Evacuations are now underway, so we're keeping a very close eye on that.